Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have full confidence in the judicial system of the country. The statement made must be understood in the context of the judicial independence and also access to justice for all, irrespective of race, gender, class, or financial means. According to the Constitution, courts are independent and are subject only to the Constitution of the law, which they must apply impartially and without fear, favor, or prejudice. During the debate of the opening address to the National House of Traditional Leaders, members deliberated about land restitution and the role that traditional leaders should play in this regard. In my address, I encouraged traditional leaders to fully participate in discussions on land restitution, considering that they lead communities whose livelihood largely depends on working the land. Secondly, I suggested that whatever decision or mode of engagement they choose to embark upon will have to be within the framework of the Constitution and the law. Thirdly, I propose that it may be important for traditional leaders to seek good legal representation because the issue of land reform is complex and fundamental. Because litigation is expensive, they should pool resources so that they can afford good legal representatives and deal with this historical injustice. Importantly, as government, we take the question of providing good legal aid seriously to our people, which is why we are working to improve the functioning of the Legal Aid Board, whose budget has also been increased. We are also building more courts so that the poor do not have to travel long distances to obtain justice. For an example, Limpopo now has a high court for the first time ever. We are doing this because of our belief that all must have equal access to justice. Poverty must not mean lack of justice for the poor. I do not think that any of this undermines the Constitution and the rule of law. On the contrary, it affirms both. I thank you, Madam Speaker.